Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Review-Kaito episode 7. I'm actually kind of surprised. This episode came out early this week. I believe it actually did come out a day early. And it was subbed when it came out. I'm shocked. I mean, usually it comes out in Japan, I believe, on like Sundays. And it doesn't get translated till like 2 to 3 days later or more. So yeah, I'm really glad that it's translated right now, so I can actually watch and review it. And this episode was quite interesting. Really, there's two major things that happen in this episode. First off is the romance between Kaito and Aoko, which has been going on since episode 1, and it's still going on, and I really like it, alright? It's really good. And the second part is, of course, Kaito's heist. Okay. Now, I've learned a long time ago not to question anything in fiction, and most people will just say it's anime, but really, like, there's a lot of films that use this same type of thing as well, like a lot of cheesy action films and whatnot, such as James Bond, for example. And this episode, at least when Kaito was on the roller coaster, actually did remind me of James Bond, only a bit more anime style. Okay, I'm not even kidding. Where, you know, James Bond is able to survive these impossible to survive, death-defying stunts, okay? How the fuck Kaito survived after he was on that roller coaster, I'll never fucking know. But, again, it's not that it's anime, it's that it's fiction, and it's not meant to be taken seriously, obviously. But probably the fun, and I laughed my ass off there too, okay? But probably the funniest part for me was how he escaped the movie theater. God damn it. It's hard, Magic Kaito. You're really making it hard for me to expand my suspension of disbelief. Either that or Aoko's just a fucking moron. And the thing that makes it even funnier is that there's Kaito sitting here, and on this side of her is Aoko, and on this side of them it was this guy, and when this balloon was inflating, you could actually see him looking at it. He was the only one, it seemed like, who was noticing it. Okay. Another really funny part about that movie theater scene is that I forget what his name is, but that old man that was good friends with Kaito's father is sitting right fucking behind them. Basically just to check on things and whatnot, I'm guessing. Dear God, like, the comedy levels here are so fucking high. Oh boy. Dear God, it's madness, really. Again, like, don't question it. It's fiction. But yeah, the stunts here did remind me a lot of James Bond. I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention the fact that he got there back literally just in the split fucking second they needed to before he was too late. Like, that... God. Okay. Yeah, but the main concept of this particular episode, though, was that on a heist that had occurred in the beginning of the episode, Aoko's father kind of saw Kaito's real face, okay? And he suspected that Magic Kaito was actually Kaito. However, his daughter, Aoko, obviously didn't want to believe that, because even though she does tend to treat him like crap every now and then, she does truly care about him, and she didn't want to believe that he's Magic Kaito. So she kind of convinces him to go on a date with her, okay? And she works her ass off to prove his innocence, which just proves even more how much she's truly in love with him, you know. Because obviously she wouldn't want him to go to jail. Whether she actually agrees with Magic Kaito or not, who knows? I mean, she constantly says she does, but maybe that's just for appearances and whatnot for the majority, so the majority of people don't look at her badly or whatnot. She might, for all we know, she might secretly admire Magic Kaito and really like him or whatever, okay? Not to mention her father's the main detective on the case, too. Okay. But, she clearly cares about Kaito enough to work her ass off for this so that he doesn't go to jail, you know what I mean? And we do get a few glimpses in this episode that she might actually suspect him a little bit, but she is relieved that he actually did, well, he didn't actually complete their date, but she thought that he did. Again, she's kind of a moron in that regard, but then again, everyone in the series is a moron. I mean, I can't say that Kaito himself is a moron, but he's not a particular genius either in terms of disguises. Just saying. But and that's another thing that reminds me of James Bond too. Okay, and Superman, but mainly James Bond. Pretty sure it started there. But anyways, though, so she's really relieved at the end. Okay, she did all that just to basically prove his innocence, and so now Alko's father hopefully won't be suspecting him anymore. Now, another really funny part about this episode was that apparently Kaito has an Aoko mask, equipped with her long hair and everything. I don't fucking know anymore. Like, could you actually go to a mask maker or whatever the fuck they call them and actually give them a detailed picture of someone and ask them to make them make you a mask of that person? First off, why would you want to? Secondly, why would they have that if it exists? Dear God. Oh, dear God. But anyways, though, overall, I thought this was a really good episode of Magic Kaito once again, okay? The series is so fucking good. Like, I love how it's able to balance comedy, romance, and, like, the main overall plot. It's able to balance all three of those very well, I think. Okay? So yeah, if you get to see this week's episode of Magic Kaito, then I definitely recommend that you do. I cannot wait for next week's episode. Hopefully next week's episode gets translated on time, just like this week's episode did. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These after guys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.